girl and she had a friend. No, I lost her, but I stole her back again. Can't get out of town. Can't get out of town. Can't get caught hanging around, man. Can't get out of town.
We'll sit down with the East Coast Blues Society and hear from Kevin Fletcher and the Gents.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, from Muddy Waters to B.B. King, Elvis, and even Dutch Mason, the blues have influenced so much of what we consider to be North American music. In fact, without the blues, there may have been no rock and roll. Next Saturday, the folks at the East Coast Blues Society are hosting their annual Spring Fling, featuring local blues artists and musicians. Kim O'Brien is the chairman of the society. He's here now to teach us a thing or two about the blues in Atlantic Canada. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you here. Okay, is there a really vibrant blues society here?
It is actually one of the most vibrant areas for blues in the entire country. We have produced more internationally acclaimed musicians than an area with the population base we have has a right to. Recently, Matt Anderson from New Brunswick went to Memphis for an international, it's called the International Blues Challenge, and it goes up about 185, 200 artists from around North America and the world, and he won the individual championship, the individual, there's a band and an individual, and Matt won the individual competition. So.
And I'm not surprised one bit. He's one of our favorites here on Breakfast Television.
So it is a very vibrant, I mean, this is where Dutch Mason for years kept the blues alive down here. He was dubbed by B.B. King first as Canada's king of the blues, and then one of his bandmates said, no, this is Canada. He's the prime minister of the blues.
Excellent,
So Dutch was the prime minister of the blues for years. So, and there's a lot, his son Garrett is keeping it alive. Yeah. There's just so many great artists here.
And this group, which is going to be playing with us a little later on, let's take a listen.
Yeah, these guys are great.
Well, this is, of course, Kevin Fletcher and the Gents, and they're going to be part of the big Spring Fling, which is happening on the 29th.
That's right.
On Saturday. But here's another group, up and coming. Some of the talent, a little more experienced than others in the group.
Well, that's what's happening. I mean, traditionally around here, blues has been sort of an aging population. You know, a lot of people my age playing it, and that's what's so great about Kevin. He's one of the younger guys coming up and keeping the tradition alive, because we have to replace ourselves. And Kevin is one. There are some other. Mike Trask is a young blues artist around as well. He's kind of shifted into the blues for a while now. And there's some other great young artists coming up, and that speaks really well for our future.
Well, and that's the thing, you know, the blues are so universal. I think, you know, a lot of people enjoy the blues. So what is it about the blues that speaks to people?
I think it's elemental. It's music stripped down to its basics. It's played what I call on real instruments. It's not synthesized. It's not manufactured. It doesn't tend to be overproduced. That's not a criticism.
No.
Music changes, and I think that's one of the reasons why blues is so strong. And a lot of people like the blues that don't even know. If you listen to early Stones or early Led Zeppelin, all of their stuff is based on blues.
I want to talk about the magazine. You guys put one out 3 times a year. It's almost 30 pages of just, you know, where you can see shows and just about the culture in general. But you've also got a weekly blues news.
That's an e-zine, or it's not really a zine. It's a one-page that we put out once a week to society members, and it's really easy to get it. All you have to do is join the East Coast Blues Society, which is only $10 a year, and we put that out once a week, and it lets people know who's playing where across, not just in Halifax, but across the East Coast.
Excellent. And the website is eastcoastblues.ca. What else do you want people to know about your society?
Come on out. I would say the big misconception is the blues is depressing music. You go, you know, I'll break out the razor blades and you warm up the bath. Blues is great to dance to. There's up-tempo blues called jump blues or jive blues. Come on out, investigate the blues a little bit. Come out and listen to it. You're going to love it. Once you're bitten, you're absolutely hooked.
Well, and you know what? Yeah, as you said, there is the really upbeat stuff, but I like the stuff that makes you want to rip your heart out.
The thing, you know, it's a misery loves company, right? So that's the thing about the blues. If you're feeling bad, you feel good when you listen to it. If you're feeling good, you still feel good.
Music in its purest form.
Indeed.
EastCoastBlues.ca. Again, the Spring Fling is happening on Saturday. Saturday, May the 29th, and it is happening where?
It is happening at Murphy's on the Water.
If you're interested, get your ticket. It's going to be a great time.
Only
We're back.
$10.
Only $10.
There you go.
Yeah, for some great music. We're back in a couple of minutes with more BT.
Kick it out of town. Kick it out of town. No, I can't get caught hanging around, man. Kick it out of town.
Kevin Fletcher brings along the two Dave Noggles for your listening pleasure. We're back in 2. Murphy's in Halifax coming up May the 29th. In the meantime, you can catch them tonight at the Porters Lake Pub and Saturday at the Passage Ale House. This is Kick It Out of Town. See you tomorrow.
Well, I got a woman who loves me, yes she do, but if she ever caught a wind of you, well, I'd kick it out of town. Kick it out of town. Can't get caught hanging around, man, kick it out of town. Well, first she gonna holler, then she gonna growl. She get meaner than an old hoot owl. Kick it out of town. Kick it out of town. Oh, I can't get caught hanging around, man, kick it out of town. Well, I had a girl and she had a friend. No, I lost her, but I sold her back again. Take it out of town.